Hey everybody. Sorry, I just started filming. I wasn't remotely ready. I thought I'd do one of these blog videos because I haven't done one for ages and I should probably tell you where I'm at and where things are. It's stuff I've been talking about in the Patreon show for a while, but so only members know that. So I should probably tell everybody where I'm at. Things aren't going well. Things aren't great. Obviously, well, there's been a bit of a shift in stuff that wasn't, up to me or my choice or whatever. I've been obviously trying to build the channel up and doing everything I can think of to do. And you probably noticed over the last sort of week or two, things have become pretty frantic. And I've been doing anything I can think of to just monetize it, anything, whether I think it's a good idea or not, whether I think it's, whatever. I've just been doing anything I can think of. Hence the extra live streams and videos and merch and all that stuff, right? Mentioning super chats, mentioning super likes, mentioning Patreon all the time. I've just set up YouTube memberships to get the same content as the Patreon stuff. And it's all been because basically at the moment, obviously, there is some level of income from early morning barking, but nothing like enough. And as I've been building it up, I've been getting financial aid. I've been getting benefits to help be able to do this. And I thought I had until October. Basically, that was the time frame I was working on. That was what was happening. And then last month I had a meeting with a new person who decided, actually, no, you've got until June to show substantial growth. And oh god, that wasn't last month. That was sort of April. You've got until June to show substantial growth. And it kind of started off okay. From April to May. That was fine. That was a big jump. And then I needed sort of another big jump from May to June. And instead of a big jump, I've gone backwards. I've not been able to get any super chats on live streams. I've not been able to get many Patreon supporters over there. And so things have gone backwards. And the result of that is going to be sanctions on the money that I do have coming in. And it's going to push me to a point of needing to basically put early morning barking on the back burner and pursue something else. Which I didn't say. I didn't really want to do that. It's a fucking nightmare. Is what it is. It's for so many reasons, for things that I've discussed in real videos. It's an absolute fucking nightmare. Doing early morning barking means the world to me. It's been the most satisfying and rewarding and positive thing that I've ever done. And I have loved every nanosecond of it. And I don't want to stop. I don't want to not do this anymore. But I'm in you've got to like buy food and live in a house and stuff like that, And being able to support myself has been something that I've always struggled with, from failed venture to failed venture to failed venture. And so it looks like, this early morning barking thing was another thing that I've not really managed to pull off. And so, like I say, I'm going to have to put it, it's looking like, I'm being defeatist as well. We're not there yet, right? It's looking like that's a possibility, that I'm going to have to put it on the back burner and find like a regular full-time job. Okay, fine. Right. How sad for you. You're all thinking, yeah, that is what it is. And ultimately, as followers of my main channel, you'll know the issues in my life surrounding that, why I try and do what I do, and that sort of thing. And I'm going to have to get over a lot of stuff really quickly. I have my theories on how I'm going to do that, but that's for the future. But there's no way that I can continue to have anything like near the output that I've had on early morning barking and do a separate thing. I mean, yesterday I did 2 videos, a podcast, and a live stream, and set up YouTube memberships and posting videos on there. I was up till 4. Just every waking moment I had of the day is poured into this. And I think without that, then, you know, I'm sort of struggling to make anything happen as it is, pouring everything I've got into it. And, you know, there's 2 more videos to do tomorrow. There's going to be another regular channel video and a members video, members/Patreon video. I'll probably do another podcast. And then this week I'm going to do a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night live stream. Because the amount that I needed to make to show substantial growth is such a little amount of money. Right? We're not talking thousands and thousands of pounds. We're talking like, if I'd managed to get a couple of super chats and maybe 5 or 6 more Patreon supporters, that would have been it. That would have done it. Right? I needed so little to do better, because I was starting from relatively nothing. Right? The April to May change was double digits of money into triple digits of money. Very significantly, only just triple digits of money. And this month I would have need to have gone from that into, again, relatively low triple digits of money. It was so little, and it felt so close the whole time. It felt so possible to be able to do that. And I don't know what I did wrong. Did I put out too much content? Because I just, all you can do is start making stuff, right? When this happens, when you get into that situation, just like, you've got to start making stuff, make more stuff. That's what my attitude or my reaction ends up being, hence more stuff. And that wasn't the right thing to do. That hasn't worked. That doing more live streams didn't get me more super chats, putting out more content, advertising live streams and memberships on the main videos didn't bring more people in, didn't get super chats pointing out, you know, you mention the super thanks thing and people click it. You're like, okay, I'm mentioning it, and it doesn't work. People don't click it. So I don't know what I did wrong this time. I don't know why it went down. The channel grew. The channel has grown consistently. I've had a number of really like high scoring videos this month. I've been really pleased with how some of my videos have performed this month, and it's brought in new subscribers, and the comments from you guys are always amazing. You know, you can like or love a comment, and sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes you say things that just break me in a good way. And there's been so much of that. It's been so positive. There's so much reinforcement about you. Thank you for this. Keep doing this, please. All of that. And yet now I'm stuck. And it's because this person that I had the benefits meeting with has decided, you've not got till October, you've got till June. And that has just put me in panic mode. I've not been able to think of anything else. It's caused, I would say, some minor relationship problems over the last month. It's caused me to be unavailable for family when some difficult things have been happening. It's been hell on earth. And all I've been able to concentrate on is this meeting that I'm having on Monday, where I'm going to go and see this guy again who thinks he knows all about how to run a YouTube channel because he's got a smartphone. And I'm going to tell him that I've not shown growth, and he's going to say, well, I'm going to cut your money now, so you need to go and get a proper job. And okay, fair enough, whatever. That's not really the bit I'm complaining about. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying where I'm at, really. I don't blame anyone or anything. It's entirely my fault. It's my failure to achieve it. I don't know what I could have done differently. Looking back, I know some bigger channels put out a video a day. Would that have helped? Did I push the monetization things too far and alienate people? What did I do wrong? Did I not mention stuff enough? A post-mortem of early morning barking would be very difficult at this point. I don't know what I didn't do enough of. I put everything into this one. I put so much into this one. And so much of myself, you know? It's not just a channel about VPD and MPD. It's me. You know? And it wasn't enough. Or whatever. So I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Down but not out. So I'm going to keep going as long as I can. Like I have been. I can't sustainably do 4 live streams a week. That's not going to happen in the long term. I toyed with the idea of doing a second one, but I don't know. I will keep going as long as I can, because this matters too much to me. But there's going to come a point, and that point is potentially very soon, where I have no choice but to really dial things back. And to be knowing myself, once I dial things back significantly, my emotional ability to do things is going to come to an end. It's going to be too hard to do things. when I stopped doing Simply Syndicated, it was 2-3 years before I could bring myself to make something called a podcast. And I don't know. I'm feeling very defeated. And I cannot focus on anything else. I've had group today. And there was a point where I was asked where I was, because I realized at that point I'd missed the last half an hour because I was sat there thinking about, I was coming up with the idea of doing a live stream for the next 3 nights. That's what I was doing. Because I can't think about anything else other than early morning barking and trying to make it work and trying to just do something. And I worry about this last ditch attempt because then there's next month, right? Last ditch attempts aren't actual growth. They're fluctuations, bubbles. Because unless things become a regular thing, unless I can start doing what I need to do to bring in like super chats, super likes, Patreon supporters, YouTube members, merch sales, all of that stuff, unless I can start figuring out how to do that, then I can't do like, let's do a week of live streams in the hope that I'll make enough money for the month. That's just crazy stuff. And that's something that's going to have to come to an end anyway if I get, if I go into a real job. Because I'm not doing a live stream at midnight on a Monday and then getting up for work at 7 o'clock. That's not going to be a thing. And it's going to be really sad. I'm going to feel a bit disconnected from the world, I think. A bit localized, if that makes any sense. And I'm not looking forward to it. But maybe it won't happen. Maybe I'll win the lottery on Wednesday. Whatever. I've let so much go over the last month. I've missed so much of my life for this, over this. I'm pissed off about it. But until I do something, until something happens one way or another, this is going to just be what my brain can focus on. I'd rather it go a positive way. To say the least. I want it to go positively, and I'm gonna just keep doing everything I can. I just keep making stuff. I just keep pouring more of me into it. Is that what I need to do? Do I need to... am I not personal enough? Have I not shared enough? Have I not gone into stuff deeply enough? I don't know. And there's always encouragement, isn't there? Which is great. But I can't take it to a meeting on Monday. I can't put it on a graph. All these people believe in me. I believe in me. But there are some things you just can't do, or I don't know how to do. I don't know how to have shown the growth that was demanded of me suddenly. I don't know how to have done that. I don't know how to do what I see other YouTubers doing. Like I watched it after my live stream last night. There was another channel similar to mine, a tiny bit bigger, that had done a live stream at the same time, roughly for the same. It was like we'd started at the same time. And I jumped into hers and scrolled through the chat, and there were like $200 worth of super chats over the same time on a really not much bigger audience. And I don't understand what she does that I don't do, or what she doesn't do that I do, that means that there's such a substantial difference. I don't know how to do that. I don't know what you do. I don't know how to make things work faster or better. I'm doing all the things that everything says to do. I'm constantly looking at, things to do to build your channel faster, things to do to monetize your channel, all of this, build your channel to 1 million followers in 6 months, whatever, all of that. I do all the things, and I'm clearly missing something that I don't get. I don't know what it is, but for as long as I can, I will try and figure it out. Because what else am I going to do? If you've made it this far listening to me, thank you. Well done there. You probably just put me on in the background and phased out a bit, I think. I'm going to go. I've got nothing else to say. That's where I am. That's my situation. I'm going to just try and get on and make more stuff. If that helps, is that what I'm supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? How do you get super chats, super likes? How do you get Patreon supporters? How do you get YouTube members? How do you sell merch? How do you do that? Because I apparently don't know. And other people do, and they say to do things, and I do those things, and here we are. So I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, you take care. I'll see you later. Bye.